Wood is one of the most malleable, useful, and plentiful materials on the planet. It can be cut, shaped, and bent into almost anything. It looks gorgeous once it's smoothed and finished properly. It grows in long lengths, comes in a wide variety of colors, grains, and characteristics. But there's one aspect of working with wood that Mother Nature didn't take care of for us. Join me in this video series to learn about common, crucial woodworking joints that can be created with typical woodworking hand tools and machinery. These joints are the building blocks to furniture and woodwork of all shapes and sizes, will never go out of fashion, and will get you started down the path of learning one of the very oldest trades known. I know what you're thinking. Why can't we just butt one piece of wood up against another, glue them together? Think of wood as a collection of drinking straws. When cut, the end grain of wood shows the open ends of these straws. The end grain surface is mostly air. When glue is applied to the end grain, it soaks into the wood, leaving a starved, weak joint. Face or side grain, on the other hand, provides a much more solid, uniform surface for glue to adhere to. Properly gluing side or face grain together will create a bond that's actually stronger than the wood itself. How does all this relate to joints? The first thing a joint does is create a situation where the face grain of the wood can come into contact with other face grain wood, resulting in a stronger joint. The second thing a joint can do is create a mechanical lock between two or more pieces of wood. There are some situations where even if the joint wasn't glued together, it would still hold up fairly well. Not all joints benefit from both of these two aspects. Some, like the edge joint, only rely on smooth, mating surfaces and glue to hold the parts together. Others, like the groove or sliding dovetail, rely more on the mechanical aspect of the joint. Having said that, most joints benefit from both aspects, at least in part. All joints have to be strong enough for their intended purpose. Sometimes a joint needs to be just short of bomb-proof, but sometimes the situation calls for something far more delicate, where it just doesn't need to be so robust. There is rarely one best joint to use. With experience and education, you can learn what joint is best for the situation you've been presented with. This is rarely an either-or situation. Some woodworkers use only hand tools. Others reach to the power cord whenever possible. The choice is an individual one. Many woodworkers, myself included, prefer to use both. Power tools for their speed and repeatability, and hand tools for their accuracy, precision, and flexibility. I strongly suggest you strive to become comfortable using both hand tools and power tools, though the choice is yours. Generally speaking, I create the bulk of the joint with the power tools, then fine-tune the fit of the joint with hand tools. And that's the approach I'll take in this series. If you're interested in learning more about joinery, join me for part 1, edge and face joints. This is the most fundamental joint you'll come across. And if you can't create it properly, the look and function of the furniture you create will suffer.